You don't respect boring things until the grid dies. Before a blackout, they sit in drawers, closets, cabinets, and dusty boxes under the bed. A plastic bucket, a cheap headlamp, a power bank, a radio, a roll of trash bags. Nothing dramatic, nothing tactical, nothing that makes you feel like the hero of a survival movie. But when the lights go out, the Wi-Fi dies, the fridge stops humming, and your phone battery becomes a countdown, boring things change value. The smart TV becomes a black mirror. The gaming console becomes furniture. The fridge becomes a timer. And the person who laughed at your supplies is now asking where the batteries are. Congratulations, the apocalypse has entered its office supplies phase. Because blackout survival is not about looking prepared. It is about having small, boring items that solve ugly problems before they become disasters. Here are 10 boring survival items that become gold in a blackout. Number 1, water containers. Not exciting, just containers. But water is where most people lose time. When the power goes out, the tap might still work for a while. That tricks people into thinking everything is normal. It is not normal. If pumps fail, pressure drops, or officials issue a warning, that running tap can become a closing window. Clean bottles, jugs, buckets, pitchers, and even a bathtub liner can buy you time. The goal is simple. Store water before everyone realizes they need water. Because when the grid dies, water containers are not plastic. They are time with a handle. Number 2, a headlamp. A flashlight is useful. A headlamp is better. Because in a blackout, your hands suddenly become busy. You're checking the breaker, carrying water, moving food, finding medicine, calming kids, and trying not to step on something sharp in the dark. A headlamp puts light where your eyes go. It turns you from confused person holding a flashlight in their mouth into a functioning human being. In a blackout, light is not decoration, light is coordination. Number 3, power banks and charging cables. Before a blackout, a power bank feels like a travel accessory. After a blackout, it becomes a tiny brick of civilization. Your phone is no longer entertainment. It's your radio, map, contact list, camera, flashlight, emergency alert system, and anxiety rectangle. But a power bank is only useful if it's charged. An empty power bank is just a paperweight with ambition. Keep one charged. Keep the right cables with it. Do not let your whole emergency plan depend on one cable that mysteriously belongs to no known device in the house. In normal life, cables are annoying. In a blackout, the correct cable is a love language. Number 4, a battery radio. This one sounds ancient, like something your grandfather would keep next to a biscuit tin and spare screws. But when the internet dies, mobile networks overload, and social media becomes a rumor factory, a simple radio becomes powerful. Information is a supply. Bad information wastes the supplies you already have. A battery radio can give you official updates, weather alerts, emergency instructions, and outage information without draining your phone every 5 minutes. Because refreshing your phone does not turn electricity return faster. It only turns panic into a battery problem. Number 5, trash bags. No one gets excited about trash bags. That's because no one imagines surviving next to spoiled food, wet clothes, broken glass, bathroom waste, and a fridge that has started making decisions on its own. Trash bags become gold because sanitation becomes survival. They can hold garbage, separate wet items, line a bucket, cover broken windows, keep supplies dry, collect dirty laundry, and isolate things that smell of regret. A blackout does not just make a house dark, it makes a house dirty, and dirty becomes dangerous faster than people expect. If the first 5 items keep your house alive, The next 5 stop it from turning against you. Number 6. Duct tape. Duct tape is not magic, but in a blackout, it starts acting suspiciously close. It can seal drafts, hold plastic sheeting, patch small tears, secure cords, label containers, cover sharp edges, and keep a cabinet closed. Is it beautiful? No. But duct tape understands the assignment. When the grid dies, perfect solutions disappear. Temporary solutions become the bridge between minor problem and why is the living room flooding? Duct tape is not a plan, but it saves plans from falling apart, literally. Number 7. A manual can opener. This is the item that humbles people. You can have shelves full of canned food, beans, tuna, soup, vegetables, emergency meals, a beautiful little pantry of preparedness, and then you realize your can opener is electric. That is the moment the beans start laughing at you. A manual can opener is boring until the power is out and dinner is trapped inside metal. Keep one. Keep a backup if you can. Test it. Food you cannot open is not food. It is a locked achievement. Number 8. Wet wipes, soap, and hand sanitizer. People talk about flashlights and food. They do not talk enough about hands. Dirty hands spread problems. After handling trash, spoiled food, pets, toilets, mud, or questionable water, your hands become tiny disaster delivery systems. Wet wipes help when water is limited. Soap matters when water is available. Sanitizer helps when soap and water are not practical. This is not glamorous survival. This is do not let your family get sick because everyone stopped washing their hands survival. Disease loves bad hygiene the way mosquitoes love ankles. Number 9. Cash. Before a blackout, cash feels old-fashioned. Cards are easy, phones are easy, apps are easy. Then the payment system goes down. The card reader freezes. The ATM is offline. The banking app spins forever. In that moment, cash becomes simple power. Not because cash solves every problem. It does not. But small bills can help when digital systems fail. Food, batteries, water, basic supplies, a ride, or a repair. Cash is boring when systems work. When systems fail, cash removes friction. And in an emergency, friction wastes time. Number 10. A notebook and marker. Yes, paper, the ancient technology. In a blackout, a notebook becomes your low-tech brain. Write down what supplies you have, how much water is left, which food must be eaten first, who contacted you, what official updates said, what tasks need doing. Because after one bad night, memory becomes soup. People forget, people repeat tasks, people argue. Someone opens the fridge again because apparently the milk might reveal prophecy. A notebook keeps the house organized when everyone is tired, irritated, and slightly stupider. And a marker lets you label things clearly. Drinking water, utility water, trash, spoiled food, use first, do not touch. When the lights go out, labels reduce arguments. That alone makes them worth gold. So there they are, 10 boring items: water containers, headlamp, power bank, battery radio, trash bags, duct tape, manual can opener, wet wipes and sanitizer, cash, a notebook and marker. Nothing fancy, nothing cinematic, but that's the point. Real preparedness is usually boring before it becomes useful. They sit quietly, they wait. Then, one night, the lights blink once, the Wi-Fi disappears, the fridge goes silent, the street goes black. Suddenly, the boring drawer becomes the treasure chest. Because blackout survival is not about dramatic gear, it's about solving the next problem before it becomes the next crisis. Water before thirst, light before confusion, power before isolation, information before rumors, sanitation before sickness, organization before panic. When everything works, boring items look cheap. When everything fails, boring items become gold.